Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. At the heart of the reading today, we have the Queen of Spade. We also have the Eight of Diamonds. This is you getting really clarified. I'm reminded of making ghee, clarified butter. When you use the heat, all of the saturated process off of the butter comes to the very top, and the clarified butter remains at the bottom. So this is kind of that process of getting to your own truth, speaking your truth, expressing your truth, using your passion to get really involved in what you want right now so that you can have this internal clarity. Many of you, this is all about your craft and your work and putting in that determination. So some of you might be clearing a space to do your work from. Others of you might be cutting out situations, people, family, friends, distractions, so that you can really focus on the details of what you want to create. For the Divine Feminine energy today, we have the Five of Diamonds, which is also the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Hearts, Ace of Spade, and Jack of Spade. So again, this is really that clarification process, getting into your own knowing, getting into your own truth. This is the all-seeing eye. This is also a brand new opportunity. For some of you, this is not what you're familiar with. You're kind of moving out of tradition or out of your comfort zone and away from maybe the support system that you're used to. This could be even like moving away from dogmatic thinking, because you're seeing that there are brand new things for you to open up to, especially intellectually, new learning. This is all about looking off into a new direction and embracing this opportunity, even though you might not know exactly what to think of it all yet. This is you creating that shift towards your own happiness and fulfillment. So for many of you, this is breaking away from tradition. This is at the same time creating your own tradition. If you feel me, it's like because you are breaking the mold, you're creating something brand new for the generations to come. And this is all about your complete happiness, fulfillment, joy, harmony, family life. For some of you, I'm also getting the message that you're unsure if you should maybe revisit the past, whatever that might be for you, and you're not sure if that makes you happy. So there's a need to go internally and see what it is that you need to address. This is where you're doing your self-healing work. Many of you need to express yourself also. And I'm also seeing that for some of you, there hasn't been an expression of what you truly want because it wasn't allowed. Your expression wasn't allowed, or you felt that you were unseen or invisible, anything like that. So kind of some roots of codependency and abandonment and fear. So these could be themes that are coming up to be cleared out for you right now. I would suggest that you work through the master package in the Twinflame programs that are in the description box. For the Divine Masculine energy today, and do remember that you're both polarities, masculine and feminine. So both sides of the reading apply to you internally, as well as mirroring your external reality. Remember, reality isn't real. Reality is something that's mutable, it's changeable. We have the Six of Diamonds, we have the Nine of Hearts, Six of Hearts, Eight of Spade, which is also the Justice card in this deck. So for some of you, you might be coming out of some mental conflict about what's fair or not fair. You might be looking back to the past and reviewing things that made you happy, things that did not make you happy, and kind of, I'm getting the sense of wanting more either in regard to relationships from your past. You might be thinking of somebody that you know already and wanting that satiety, wanting more happiness with that person, but feeling like things are unfair. There's not a balance of reciprocity, harmony. This is also, because that's external to you, this is also a mirroring of your own internal frequency. So you could work harder on yourself in the sense of looking at what truly satisfies you and looking at blame and projection and expectation. These are all types of things that are conditioned in us from a very early age. These are social and cultural conditionings. These can also stem from just belief systems in general that maybe you are consciously not aware of. So for some of you, I'm seeing that there might be some indulgence, and maybe this indulgence is actually leading to an imbalance in this give and take within your relationships. For some of you, this is an escape tactic that you maybe employ to not face that aspect of yourself. For many of us, these aspects of ourselves are hidden. We're not able to address them because we can't really see them. We don't know exactly where they originated within us. So I would suggest that you book me for an image reading today. I can help you to pinpoint these areas within yourself that you can apply this self-healing work, especially if you're working through the Twinflame packages. This is where you're really going to clear up these misalignments and get back on track with your soul. Get back into alignment so that you can be walking your soul's path aligned with your full destiny. This is where you'll be creating that balance and that harmony and that satiety and moving things forward in your life. Let's get a few more cards. Divine Masculine. You have the Justice reverse and the Tower. So for some of you, this is karma coming back around to help you address things that you haven't already. We do have this card here twice, and it's reversed in both cards. So this is, again, that feeling that things are not fair, but you maybe need to look at where your energy is in the situation and take more responsibility. Some of you are getting the rug ripped out from under you, so to speak. This could be something shocking. This could be things falling apart. I like to call it things falling together, because whenever we experience tower moments, this is true enlightenment and truth coming in. This is the divine hand clearing away things that no longer work for you. So if you're able to embrace these energies and to look for the lesson here, this will give you a chance to balance situations out in your life. Divine Feminine, you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Swords. Some of you might not know if you're making the right move right now. And some of you are kind of in this place of feeling trapped, maybe just wanting to get out of the cycle. So this movement is maybe going slowly or more slowly than you would have anticipated. For some of you, this is you waiting on an offer to come to you. And I would ask you, what inner work are you doing now? Because that will be a direct reflection of how events are happening around you. And if you feel like you're just blindly waiting and watching, this is where you begin to shift your focus from what you can see with your eyeballs, your perception, and you shift your focus to the all-seeing eye, your own intuition, your own understanding, and your own knowledge and wisdom that comes from within, your third eye, your heart. This is where you will be able to see the truth. And as you do this work on yourself, doing these self-healing programs, this also is going to help you clear away all this doubt and uncertainty so that you really can be moving forward. But there is movement in your situation. You might not be seeing it right now. It depends on how much inner work you're doing. Let's get a few guidance cards. Divine Masculine, Sacred Space. This is really taking that time and energy to clear the space around you so that you can get into the silence and get centered. For some of you, this is actually meditation in the sense that you are doing this internal connection with yourself. Many of you, this is all about balancing yourself out completely and having that deeper integration between your own shadow and light. For some of you, this is actually visiting a specific place on the earth where you can feel empowered by your connection. And for others, this is just creating that within your home, a place that you can see it frequently, where you can really have that deeper connection on a more daily basis. This is changing up your routine. This is dedicating action to doing this self-healing work and to creating this connection within yourself. This is your inner alignment, calling for your attention. The heart of the reading, we have independent. This is all about creating your own foundation right now, working really hard, claiming your independence, claiming your own freedom and sovereignty, going where your soul chooses to go. There's only one path with heart, I like to say. This is all about you relishing your own individuality as well. Divine Feminine, you have receptivity. So this is really embracing your own divine feminine capacity. This is holding the energy, holding the space to receive. And this also is taking that inventory of reciprocity, connecting into the internal source of all things, opening up to the divine cosmos, understanding cosmic law, and really allowing things to take root and fruit. This is all about receiving that fruition of your intentions, of your dreams.